Monday's podcast day. This podcast can be while you're watching on YouTube, then you know it's a YouTube video. Or you can follow me on SoundCloud. But most importantly, hello Geeks and Gamers. It's John. I know. Why is John speaking to me? Well, because I know you love my voice and you can't help yourself. Today we're going to be discussing some facts, or it's not facts, did I say facts? Opinions. Yes, opinions. My opinions on certain things that I've been brainstorming about, and I did actually a test run, and now I'm just going to flat out say it. I'm calling out publishers. Won't be that long of a video because my internet sucks. It might take me 10 years, 3 months, and 2 days to upload this video. So, till then, hello my future children. So, Geeks Gamers, I hope you guys enjoy. If you're wondering who Geeks Gamers is, or are, or who, it's a group that I belong to, like Flunkie Force, 8,000 strong. We have a website, a Facebook, 8,000 on the Facebook, about a couple thousand on the internet, the website. I'll leave a link in the description below if you're watching it on YouTube. If not, well, you're shit out of luck. Anyway, it's just www.geeksgamers.com. It's just, yeah, simple as that. You'll know we have a big, beautiful green-ass logo. Anyway, so today's podcast, sorry, I'm out of it right now. Today's podcast is going to be talking about publishers. Publishers like what, John? Or Game Flunkie if you're feeling frisky. Activision. Now, like I said, the video ain't going to be long, so I'm not going to try to ramble, because the last time I did the test run of this, it went 20 minutes, so I'm going to keep it short and simple. When we talk, and this isn't to pick at Infinite Warfare, this isn't. I rest my case on Infinite Warfare, I made my peace, but I'm going to say something. Fans have complained about Infinite Warfare a lot recently, comparative to Titanfall 2, Overwatch, and Battlefield 1. Players are like, well, we want it a certain way. Well, a lot of you, says you're going to buy the game because you want to support the brand. And I'm trying so hard not to get mad at that statement, but that's like, I want to live in an abandoned house because I like the property. Yet the bitch is falling on your head. Anyway, excuse me. Excusing that phrase, sorry. Along with the fact that Infinite Warfare did not live up to its hype, apparently, quote unquote, it really failed in comparison to Black Ops 3. And I love hearing this phrase, why isn't Black Ops 3 why isn't Infinite Warfare like Black Ops 3? Well, it's developed by two separate companies. Now, why this was ever a thing, I do not understand. I do know, actually, because we'll get to that part. But you developed by two separate companies. Treyarch got it right with Black Ops 3. They did. They found the motive. They found what works, the way the game should work. They just found the right way to proceed. All right, they just found it. There's no arguing that. Infinite Warfare wasn't that way. Players just played it and just realized they just played a rehash of Black Ops 3. And I'm just quoting and paraphrasing what I've heard. All right, now I played Black Ops 3 and I thoroughly enjoyed it, even though I hate the Call of Duty series now. But that's what it was. And a lot of players and a lot of gamers and consumers complain like, why is it like this? Well, I'll give you a good reason. Because I mentioned their fucking name already. Activision. Go ahead, marinate on that for a second while I drink my Powerade. Are you good? Okay, cool. Fucking Activision. The publisher. The same fucking publisher that designed Destiny. The same game that I thoroughly loved, but realized towards the year and a half in, that it's just a fucking beta. Because Activision knows how to produce games that will keep people coming back while they still turn a buck. Alright? If you think I'm wrong, explain this to me. Why is it, and you can give me all the articles in the world to me, but from a business standpoint, I know why that is. Why is Infinity Ward and Treyarch two separate companies? Why aren't they combined? Because they have two separate visions? But it's two separate ideas? But they still respond and answer to the same publisher. Well, what does that mean? Well, let me explain to you. And I could be wrong, and please correct me in the comments. But this is how this works. A company, like a book writer, goes to the publisher and says, here, I want to publish this book. The publisher says, sure, we'll give you X amount of dollars to publish a book. They borrow from the bank. They answer to a bank. The bank loans them money, and they pay back the interest to the bank. And then the publisher gets his own set of interests back from the developer or writer, depending on how finicky you want to get. So in some ways or another, not according, well, as far as a book is limited, but with a game, a company wants back the publisher wants to make back their money. Is same with the developer. So developers on time constraints, money constraints. It needs to make back the money that has been borrowed. So how do they do that? DLCs, expansions, bonus content, whatever willy-nilly shit they can get out, right? Because there is an X margin they have to meet the Y margin, meaning to sell X amount of games to meet Y break-even point, right? Then after that, they have to make money. No company wants to break even. If anyone ever tells you they want to make a company to break even, they're running animal control. That's the only thing I know. Animal control and maybe a mortuary wants to break even. That's about the only fucking two places I know that want to break even. You want to make money. That's what it is. But the game developers we hold with such high regard, yet we revere them and then we hate them so much. We don't realize, and I know a lot of people that are in tune with their ear to the ground know this. I know you do. And EA's, oh God, EA makes me want to vomit when I say their name. EA is just equally responsible. And we'll go back, and that could be another podcast alone, an hour of what EA's done. But Activision is cornering the market. Well, no, they're not. Really? Okay, yeah, Overwatch is great, and Blizzard finally got into the game and went out swinging, which is fucking awesome. But think about it. Think about the first-person genre. Just think about this for a second. They've got Destiny. They've got both Treyarch, and they got Infinity Ward. They've got 3 major FPS companies, or 3 major FPS titles underneath their belts. 2 of which owned by 2 separate companies who made millions of dollars by themselves, if not billions, but I think it's just millions. You're talking about, and here's the thing, it goes back to what I'm saying. Who's going to hold them accountable? Yeah, we get mad at the developers all day. They take the brunt of the attack. It's Activision. We got to start going after Activision, EA, all these douchebag fucking publishers, because ultimately the bill goes to them. They get the bill. Because all they do is loan out the money. And all the developers do is pay back the interest. And I'm just saying, like, explain to me how Infinity War and Treyarch split up. It just doesn't make sense to me in a logical business sense. Do not tell me they have separate ideas. Because I've seen Ubisoft do this shit themselves. And they have Ubisoft Montreal, Ubisoft San Francisco. They have different branching companies. So you're telling me, y'all should see my face right now. I got my finger pressed to my temple. So you're trying to tell me that these 2 separate companies had such 2 separate ideas they couldn't form together? No. It had to be Activision. That's the only fucking thing that makes sense. It's the only thing that makes sense. Because nobody else publishes this game. Nobody else publishes this game but Activision. I swear to God, like I'm talking about fucking Nintendo, because Nintendo does the same shit, but at least they get this shit right. And I'm not a big Nintendo fan anymore, although I'm playing 2DS all the time, but at least that's how you take care of your people, that's all I'm saying. The point I'm making, because this video has to be short, is, and I want you all to think about this, who do we hold accountable? We're critiquing and criticizing. We go through alphas and betas, and we damn near bastardize these companies. But at the end of the day, who do we hold fucking responsible? We hold the developer, we hold the consumers, we've held the players, but we never sit down and get fucking bloody with the publishers. And we need to. I'm just saying, a good example, look at Division, look at Destiny, look at No Man's Sky, and I love No Man's Sky, but at the end of the day, although they're their own publishers, so I really can't say much, but Division, Destiny, Arcade, these common titles that have failed to meet the to meet the ends. I just don't. Cinemax and Bethesda, when they made Elder Scrolls Online. EA did this same shit with Star Wars. The point I'm making is that we got to start holding publishers responsible, because they have to make back their money, so they're the ones that tell you about DLCs and expansions. And the games actually ain't worth $60. Apparently they're worth $80 if you ask the right fucking person. That's why they release DLCs. So I don't know. But the problem is it also goes hand in hand. The more and more we demand, the more and more that they want to pump out a better product. But in the case of Infinite Warfare and Call of Duty, it's Activision. At the end of the day, it's Activision. You could tell me I'm wrong. I'm just telling you it's Activision. Just fuck them and the horse they came on. That's all I'm saying. This is Game Flunkie signing off. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I pissed off some of you, but debate me all you want, because I love to debate. I lied. Maybe not, but I still go. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so maybe I lied a little bit. I don't mind debating, okay? But yeah, no. Give me your thoughts and opinions. See you next time, guys. Later.